Good day, guys. Welcome back to this channel. So, if you are new and you've not subscribed, make sure you click on that subscribe button, like, and share. Now, take a look at this movement on Euro USD, right? We actually predicted that we want to see a bearish move on our Euro USD, which we actually did, though not a very, I would say it was not much, though. We are expecting a drop on our Euro USD, which we actually add a little bit of that. We actually add that drop, which is not much. So I'm going to do a quick recap on this trend, and I'll tell you where the price will be moving for the next day, which is 30 of November, which is the last day for the month of November. So now take a look at this movement on our Euro USD. You see that this is a bullish move. Clearly this price is above moving average, which I'm using 10 period moving average, right? This is the 10 period moving average. We all know that once the prices are above our moving average, then we have to go long, we have to look for a way to go long, but once it is below it, we have to look for a way to short it. So for sometimes this price has been above our moving average, so one of the reasons why we're going long, we've been going long. And again, why we are moving bullish on our euro to USD is because we are seeing a massive drop on DXY. So now let's see the DXY or USD index itself. So this is the USD index or DXY, right? So you see that this is a bearish move. So any other pairs we would be trading to our USD itself should give us a bullish move. So one of the reasons why we are having a bullish move on our euro to USD. So that is it. Now take a look at this moving average, right? We saw that this price actually went up. Then we actually had a pullback on this euro USD. Then we also talked about having a bullish move for our price to actually take out this candlestick wick here. Guess what? We actually took it out. We even broke away with a little bit, right? I was even expecting to go further up, but well, it did not. But what our prediction was that this euro to USD will actually give us that bullish move to take out this week, which it actually did, right? Now we are also predicting a fall on this our euro USD. So we actually had the bearish move on the 29th, which is not much though. Price opened and closed bearish. But before that, price gave us a pullback. So if you check it, which is more visible on the 4-hour time frame, price kind of gave us like a pullback, which was a little bit of a bullish before price drops and close bearish as we are all predicting for. And one of the reasons why I said so is that you can see that this price is below our moving average. So I mean, it makes sense for our price to, it makes sense for us to actually predict so. But now we'd want to see where this price will be moving for the next day. So I want you guys to have it in mind that we might not have this drop as we are all speculating about, right? We might not have this drop, right? And we might have it. So there are two ways this Euro USD will actually play out now. It's either the next day our price opens and give us that bullish move and continue its uptrend move, right? Or the price kind of drop and take out this low. So I'm going to tell you reason why I said so, and I'll give you I'll tell you levels to watch out for confirmation. So the first thing we want to watch out for is the USD index. Now take a look at this USD index or DXY. Anytime we're having a bearish move on USD index or DXY, we tend to see a bullish move on our euro to USD, right? But once there is a bullish move on USD or DXY, then our euro to USD tends to fall. Now take a look at this movement, right? Since we are having this drop and we'll be having a bullish move on euro to USD. Now let's start this movement from here. So we see this drop, and here comes the correction on USD index or DXY. Here comes the drop again, right? We add a correction. Guess what? A new drop has been made, right? Which kind of broke below this previous highs, previous lows a little bit, though not that much. So this price is now correcting itself. So have it in mind that sooner or later, this USD index will give us that drop. So if the next day, right, this USD index or DXY starts giving us that fall, then I want you to have it in mind or watch out that this euro to USD starts pushing up. So there is kind of like a correlation when this DXY starts giving us this drop, which I think would happen. Well, it might not happen, but I believe I think it should happen. I'll tell you level to watch out for confirmation though. So all you just have to do is let's see how this price will play out. Once this USD index starts dropping, wants to start giving us that bearish move, then we should continue to go bullish on our euro USD. Now take a look at this on the 4-hour time frame on euro USD. So you will notice this thing, right? You see that on this 4-hour time frame, price is kind of ranging, right? We saw that this price actually came up to this level. It came to this resistance level. We saw it drop down to this support level, right? We saw it again, came to this resistance level. What do we expect it to do again? We need it to actually drop to this support level. So this what 4 hour time frame we are ranging, right? So if this Euro USD will be dropping, then we should be seeing this bullish move on USD index, which we would go to the 4 hour time frame. So we should see this 4 hour time frame actually push up on USD index, right? We should actually see it come up, right? Once this USD index starts giving us that bullish move, then watch out on the 4 hour time frame. You would get a bearish move on this Euro to USD. But once this USD index starts dropping, right? Because I believe it will drop. The reason is that there's reaction at this level, right? So we see that price has also reacted there. So if price eventually drops, if price fails to break this size and it drops, then expect a bullish move on this Euro USD. All you just have to do is just watch out for your DXY. Just go to your, if you are using trading view, just write type in USD index or DXY. Just watch out how the movement is. Once the DXY is going bullish, then we can definitely drop on Euro USD, because I don't think it will actually drop. I'm not trying to say it won't drop, right? But I don't think it will actually drop. Though we can see 24-hour time frame, this price is dropping. It wants to drop to our support level 1. You can see that this price is below 10 period moving average. You all know, once the price is below the 10 period moving average, it is a sell. So these things, when you put these factors together, you see that this Euro USD wants to drop. That is why I said there's every possibility that this Euro USD will definitely drop to this support level on the 4-hour time frame. But it just depends on how the DXY plays out. Once this DXY does not give us that bullish move, it drops. If the DXY manages to drops, because we see that price has reacted here. We saw that price reacted to this level, right? We can see some reaction, and you can consider this as a pullback. Once price wants to start continue its bearish move, then be expecting a bullish move on this Euro USD. So it just depends on how the DXY will play out. So now let's see what this 1 hour time frame says. So you can see the 1 hour time frame, it is actually dropping. So let's see if my price can manages to break this lows, which is a level of 1.03230. If our Euro USD breaks below a level of 1.03230, then that would be a confirmation that this Euro USD is on a bearish move. But if it does not, then we might see this Euro USD push up further. So just watch out for how this DXY plays out, so we know how to place the trade on the Euro USD.